Good afternoon, everyone. This is Pamela Howard. I am your event and legacy specialist. I am here to talk about soreness. It's good to be sore. There's a good thing to be sore. And we're going to talk about weaknesses that the soreness, some weaknesses in your business that soreness may be causing you. And I just want you to stand by. Thank you for joining me. This is Monday Midday Message, and we will get started here shortly. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me this afternoon at 12:15 for a quick intentional break. Today we are breaking to talk about walking into 2025. How are you walking into 2025 as a business owner? How is your business moving into 2025? I stated earlier, I read a quote and it resonated with me and it got me to thinking that I needed to share this on Monday Midday Message. So the quote that I read was, "Soreness is weaknesses leaving the body." So I remember, those of you that are a part of my Taking My Wellness Back group, soreness is something that I talked about. You know, soreness is something no one wants to feel. We don't want to hurt. We don't want to be in pain, but it is necessary because when you are working out or building muscle or trying to get in shape in your body, you're going to experience a soreness. There is a good soreness and there's a bad soreness, but you should be experiencing good sorenesses. And that soreness that you're feeling, you have to nurture it. You have to continue to work out because what's happening is the weakness in your body, where's weak muscles, where's weak joints, those weaknesses are leaving your body, and the result is you feel the soreness. And so the more that you move your joints, the more that you move your muscles and work those muscles, the less soreness you will have. And I got to thinking, we have different types of weaknesses in our businesses. Sorry. We have different types of weaknesses in our business. And those weaknesses sometimes cause a soreness. And the soreness is the frustration of it all, or the want to give up. Those are the sorenesses, or the disbelief that you can make it, or, not sitting, not happy with yourself as a business owner. These are the sorenesses that we sometimes feel in business. Therefore, I'm just going to briefly talk about a few weaknesses that you may or may not identify in your business. But we want to walk into 2025 knowing what these weaknesses are and seeing what you can get rid of before 2025 come in. Maybe not completely get rid of it, but you can at least start putting a strategy and a process in place to walk into 2025 with less weaknesses so you can be less sore for 2025. So here we go. Let's see here. All right. So the first one is operational weaknesses. I think at some point in your business, we have all experienced some type of operational weaknesses, whether it's a lack of strategic planning, inefficient processes, poor time management, inadequate technology. Now, just recapping, lack of strategic planning, operating without a clear roadmap, looking at the long version of your vision for your business. What does that look like? Inefficient processes, uncomplicated or outline systems, slowing down operations. We want to be very efficient in our work. One example, I'll just give you this: QR codes. One of the best things that I could have done, especially when I'm doing things off-site and selling off-site, scan the QR code, the order comes in. I don't even, that's an efficient way to work, especially if you're doing trade show things and you're selling right at that time, or you're coming in with pre-orders. That's just an example. Being more efficient. Instead of just waiting to get all the information, you can get it in advance with a scan of a QR code. In today's era, everybody's using their cell phones. But let me keep going because I only have a few minutes. Poor time management, inadequate technology. Okay. Another type of weakness, financial weaknesses, insufficient capital, struggling with cash flow, over dependent on your revenue streams, relying too heavily on a single product, service, or client, poor financial management, lack of budgeting, tracking expenses effectively. That is like a huge financial weakness. It is, you need to know your finances. Pricing issues, changing too little. Sometimes we're afraid to give ourselves a raise, but if we was actually working on a job in corporate America, we would be looking for a raise in 90 days, a year, annually, right? So pricing issues. All right. A third type of weakness is marketing weaknesses, inconsistent branding. Think of the check mark, Nike, the Golden Arches, McDonald's, limited online presence. A lot of people, it's time out to be shy from the camera. Don't be shy from the camera. Get online, post some things, and you don't even have to get online. Just start posting something or do pre-recorded videos if you don't want to be on live. Poor understanding of your target market. Okay. Misalignment with your customers and preferences is not good, but that is a weakness that sometimes makes us sore. Ineffective marketing strategies is another one as well. Low return on your investments. You never want to be in the red, and breaking even is good, but it's a low return. Okay. The next one is customer related weaknesses. Weak customer retention, struggling to build loyalty to retain your clients. You wonder why you're not getting repeat clients. Is maybe that's a weakness. Your weak customer retention, lack of customer feedback, failing to adapt based on user needs and preferences. This is where you send out your surveys. You received a service. How did we do? It can be really, really short. 3 to 5 answers will give you a lot of information to get customer feedback on how they perceive your performance, not how you perceive your performance, but how they perceive your performance. Inadequate customer service, slow responses. If you know that you're not going to be able to respond right away, have a what you call it, a automatic message that says all email responses will be responded within 24 to 48 hours. You don't want to be slow with your responses, and you don't want to be unprofessional in your communication as well. All right. Just a few more here as I just have 15 minutes to break. Human resources. Yeah, you may be a solopreneur. It's fine. Having limited staffing, struggling to hire and retain employees. If you're a solopreneur, which most of us has been in the past, and you still maybe are, there are a lot of different tip agencies out there. You can actually do internships. Your systems can also partake in your staffing as well. Poor delegation, owners trying to do everything themselves. That is the number one thing. You have to put systems in place. Lack of employee training, insufficient investment in your team. Now, if you are the team, invest in yourself. Invest in yourself, get continuing education some kind of way. There's so many programs out there that are either no cost or very, very low cost, where you can continue to get training about the things and keep up with the trends. Okay. All right. The next thing I want to talk about is growth and innovation weaknesses, resistance to change. Listen, change is good. It may cause a little soreness, but change is good. Hesitation to adapt to the market trends or adopt to new practices. It's necessary. It really is. Lack of scalability, infrastructure, unable to support your growth. People start doing business, they're doing real good business, and then if they have the infrastructure is not in good shape, sometimes you can start looking messy. Your business look messy. You start making mistakes. You miss things. You may want to make sure that infrastructure is put together. Also, innovation gaps. Okay. Innovation gaps is another way. Growth and innovation weaknesses, limited creativity in developing new products and services. So, you have to find ways to, you're not recreating the wheel, but you're just enhancing. And some people call it plain old upsell. You have to be able to have the innovation, okay? And last but not least, external weaknesses, weak competitive positioning, not standing out in your market. There's 100, sometimes thousands of people that do what they do. I'm an event planner. Everybody's an event planner these days. Everybody's DIYing it. Everybody's taking a passion or a hobby and they're trying to make it a business. How are you going to stand out in your market being the expert and the professional? Weak competitive positioning, dependency on suppliers and partners, vulnerability to disrupt your supply chain. I don't care if it's just you. It's fine to collaborate. I'm all about collaboration, but don't become dependent on that collaboration. Make sure that what you're doing, you can stand on your own 2 feet with or without suppliers and partners. Very, very important. I will have to tell you a story that I experienced when I used to own a salon years ago. It is not good, but anyway, that's a different topic. And last but not least, external weaknesses, economic vulnerability, being more susceptible to downturns due to the size of your industry. Just because you're a small business doesn't mean you can't do big business. I'm going to say that again. Just because you are a small business doesn't mean you can't do big business. Okay. So don't compromise on your size in your industry and turn down work that could actually enhance your growth. Okay. So these are just a few things that I identified as weaknesses. So if you have some of these weaknesses, but you're feeling sore, then maybe you're coming out. If you like to learn more, if you like to learn a little bit more about these weaknesses and the sorenesses that your business have, you can definitely reach out to me at PamelaPlans.com. I have a program. It's a program where we learn the 6 steps to a plan. Being amazing doesn't mean that you're planning an event, but your plan being amazingly. So walking out of these external weaknesses, your growth innovation weaknesses, your human resource weaknesses, walking out of your custom related weaknesses, your marketing, financial, operational weaknesses. I can help you walk out of all of that so that you can have a plan for your business that is amazing. Listen, my time is out. I hope you had an opportunity to get some nuggets from this. Make sure you join my Facebook page, Pamela Plans and Consulting. I'm on Instagram, LinkedIn, and YouTube channel coming soon. Well, I have a YouTube channel up, but revamping it. So going to be relaunching my talk show very, very soon. Hope this was a big help. I'll be looking in the comments. I would love to hear. Listen, I would love to hear what weaknesses in your business you may be having that's causing some soreness. If you can please let me know, that would be fantastic. Again, thank you for joining me today for Monday's Midday Message. I'm Pamela Howard and I'm signing out.